What's up, YouTube? Yu-Gi-Oh! Tube here with a PSA returns video. So if you don't already know, some big cards in this submission, and I'm going to spoil it right away, everybody. I looked at the grades. I know, it's horrible. It's a tragedy. Because honestly, I like to be surprised too, but when you waited 86 business days, you kind of get fed up with waiting, and at some point, I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to look at the grades. So, this is the recap. It's going to be about 30 to 35 cards. 5 are VJs or Features. If you have any cards you want to be submitted, let me know. Instagram here at Yu-Gi-Oh! Tube. eBay down below. Some of these cards might not be for sale or for trade. Just let me know. There's a couple big ones, so let's get right into it. Let's start. There are 3 boxes. Let's start with box 3 of 5. Now, just a warning, there's going to be some sports cards, some Dragon Ball Z, so, I don't think... Oh, there are going to be some Pokemon, just a couple. You know, nothing, like, too major, but, just something to watch out for, okay? So let's get right into it here. Since we know the grades, it's kind of anticlimactic, but, here we go. We're just going to do the method anyway. So here is a Japanese Mew. And as we can see, it got a Mint 9. Not sure why. Saw nothing wrong with this guy. But it is what it is. Here is a first edition Ho-Oh from Neo Revelation. And this guy got a Gem Mint 10. Boom! There it is. Got to love it. Absolutely phenomenal, fantastic, beautiful, super happy. This is an expensive card. One of the highlights of this submission. Coming up next, Gold Star Pikachu. This card was in horrible shape. The Gold Stars I submitted, but surprisingly, hey, it got a 9 or 8, excuse me, and I'm happy with it. It had some scratching, as you could see, some scratches going on here. Very happy with it, yeah, and it had some whitening here, and any more whitening? Oh, it looks just to be like that one corner, which is pretty bad, not great. And a little bit down here as well. On the edges, a little bit of whitening on that corner too. And again, lots of scratching going on. A lot of scratches. So, an 8, pretty good. I will definitely take that. And then coming up, the Green Espeon. Green Gold Star Espeon. And that got a 5. So that stunk. But hey, I expected it to stink. There was some sort of a crease, I believe. Let's see if I can find it. Is there a crease here? Not 100% sure. Or a dent, maybe? I don't know. There was some sort of problem with this card. Major problem. And look at all that whitening. So, I mean, look at all that whitening. I mean, oh my goodness, and look at all that whitening all down the sides. Just horrific. Look at those edges. But again, just wanted to encapsulate it. I might sell it, I might not. I'm not 100% sure. Coming up next, a Tangrowth. This was the Art Academy 100 made. Unfortunately, a PSA 9. Was not too pleased with that. And actually, it looks as if there's a little bit more whitening than there was when I sent this off. So a little dot there, and another dot up there. So a little bit of dots up here too. And again, when I sent this off, this was not a problem. So gonna stay at 9. Kind of disappointing. Coming up now, some Yu-Gi-Oh! Metal Morph. PSA 8. Don't know what happened here. And why... Okay, so I heard the new PSA cases, the cards move around and whatnot, but this is actually just, the case is pretty ugly. Look at all that extra space here on the right side. Not too impressed. I don't know why this card got an 8. That was mind-boggling to me. I don't see anything really too damaging to get that an 8. I guess it's at the back centering, but still... Rough on that one. Coming up next, Black Pendant. This is Features or VJs. And that got a 9. So that was unfortunate. This card looked perfect. As you could see, nothing really wrong with it. And okay, so they're not rattling, so that's good. It's just weird with all this space on the right side. It's just bizarre. I don't know, PSA. I'm not sure. Alright, Toon Mermaid. I believe because of the centering, I was like, it's going to get a 9. And it got a 9. So, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do about this guy? So, yeah, I don't like these cases. Way too much extra space here. Way too much. Alright. Coming up, Dark Paladin. Dark Paladin. Kaboom! PSA 10. Absolute kaboom. This is the card that I've wanted to get a 10 for so long. Finally got a 10. Look at how beautiful this surface is. How beautiful the back is. Just a really nice looking card. Again, the way that they encase these, it's just so bizarre. It's like a massive space, which I don't like here. But, nonetheless, PSA 10, Gem Mint, Dark Paladin. So, very nice. That was definitely the second highlight. Here's an Injection Fairy Lily. As you can see, left, right, centering, it's so close. Yeah, the left is thicker than the right, but it's not out of the ordinary, folks. It really is not out of the ordinary. I've seen 10s get this. It would barely get it, and it got the 9, unfortunately. The card itself, I pulled myself pack fresh, and again, unfortunately, it just got the 9, so that really blows. Because look, as you can see, this card is just, yeah, absolute flawless card. Back centering A-OK too, so. Yep, that one kind of blows, but it's just that centering is just so tough. Yeah. It's slightly more off than what I originally thought. You'd have to get pretty lucky, because it is pretty off, so that kind of blows. Whoops. Dark Mirror Force. Got an 8. Didn't like this grade. Didn't like this one at all. Not really seeing a big problem with this card. So, where they got that 8, kind of baffling. Coming up next, Asian English, Barrel Dragon Secret Parallel Rare from VB5, Asian English. The only secret parallel rare of its kind, and that got a 9. I was hoping for a 10 on this. I don't know where I went wrong with the 9 here. You could see the surface clean as a whistle. The corners, the edges look razor sharp. In the back, no complaints. So, 9 and undergrade in my opinion. Some undergrades in this submission, actually. Big Shield Gardner, PSA 10 from Dark Beginning 1. That's pretty good. I didn't think they would get it, maybe with the centering. I was like, yeah, it might be just a little bit off, but nonetheless, we got it. PSA 10, that's actually a pretty nice one. Happy with that. And next, Toon Cannon Soldier from TP6. Kaboom! That's a big one. A PSA Gem Mint 10, so you gotta love this. This is a great card. I'm super stoked to have this as a PSA 10. Not many of these around anymore, so very nice. Very nice card. Super pumped on that one. Coming up next to Unity. Near mint to mid 8. I think this had some surface issues / corner issues. Perhaps I thought it would probably get a 9. 9 at best. So, unfortunately, what are you going to do? Judgment of the Pharaoh. Mint 9. Not a big deal. I have a bunch of these in 9s and 10s, so. Again, I think I thought this one would get a 10, so. Unfortunately, it did not. Coming up next, Yujo Friendship, Mint 9. These things are tough to get as 10s for me. I've had some bad luck getting these as 10s, so. Unfortunate on that one. For sure. Very unfortunate. And coming up next, Cyber Dragon, DRO4. Boom! Gen Mint 10. How about that? And that's a nice one, folks. You can't go wrong with Cyber Dragon. So that's super sweet. Dark Revelation 4. That's very awesome. Coming up, Cyber Twin Dragon. And that got a Mint 9. Mint 9 on the Twin Dragon. Another quality card. Coming up next, this one's a big one. Dragon Master Knight. And it got a Mint 9, unfortunately. I think the reasoning behind that was just the left to right centering. Top to bottom, not too bad. The left to right, I would say just a tad off. I mean, it is off, right? You see it is off, but still, it's brutal because this card looked great. So, I mean, the card itself, look at this, is just, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. So, yeah, disappointing 9 on that one. But, I mean, I did get a lot of 10s. Am I complaining? Nah, I'll take it. The Dark Paladin and the Ho-Oh, folks. Those were the big ones. Let's see what else we can get. Alright. What do we got in this one? We got some Dragon Ball. Oh, here's something. Fiche. Cyber End Dragon. Boom! Mint 9. That's pretty good, man. I mean, we looked at these grades again. Spoiler alert, but that is a solid grade for a great card. Here's a Elemental Hero Air Neos. Look at that. It's like the Euro print. Great foil popping. What did that get? A Gem Mint 10 Fiche or VJ. My goodness. You really did well. You really, really did. What a great card. What a great card here. Look at that. That is phenomenal. Just a beauty. Beauty. Alright. Rainbow Dragon. And that got a Mint 9. Fiche, a VJ card again. That got a 9. So, beautiful looking card. Coming up next, this is my Elemental Energy Shining Flare, and that got a disappointing 9. I was unhappy about this one. Now this card looks absolutely flawless. Let's see if we could actually see if there's an indent. No. No, this thing looked really good. This is the Korean version, really rare. Really, really tough to find, so... that one disappointed me. I thought this would get a Gem Mint 10, so... Alright, coming up next, a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Beautiful card. Just a beauty. Beautiful card, and that got a Mint 9. That was, again, VJ or Fiche. That was his last card, I believe, so... I wonder if there's a corner. I don't know. I mean, I remember this thing was, like, super nice when he sent this to me, so... And look at that foil bleed onto the attributes. Just a beautiful card. Beautiful. Alright, Red Eyes Flare, Ghost Rare. And that, folks, is getting a Mint 9. Unfortunate. I thought this had a shot. I really did. Look at the foil. Oh. They're scratching. Oh, maybe there is some scratching. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know if that was there or not, folks. Hopefully that's on the case. I don't know. I'm going to have to take another look. And another one. Mint 9. Yeah. You could see some more scratching, but I'm not too sure. I'm wondering if this is from when they encased the card, which would be an absolute tragedy. So, concerning about that one. I'm going to have to take a look. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Boom! Gem Mint 10. Dragon's a Legend. Card is going up, up, up in price. Here's another one. Gem Mint 10. This card again, raw. Almost $50 now. Mint 9s are going for like $80, $90. Gem Mint 10s I saw sell at $300. Another one. Gem Mint 10. 3 for 3 of these. All first edition Dragon's a Legend. Tough, tough card to get. And another one. Gem Mint 10. 4 of them. Quadruple. 4 of a kind. No matter how you say it, it's going to be good. Dark Magician Girl. Love the potential of that card. Love it. Here's a G4 Raw Mint 9. Unfortunate. Unfortunate on that. And Obelisk. Look at the foil pop on these. Mint 9. So unfortunate on that. Relinquished for me. Mint 9. Unfortunate not releasing the scratch. Let me just make sure that didn't get scratched during the encapsulation process. Don't think so. A Ghost Rare Red Eyes. Disappointed. That's an Air Mint to Mint 8. Very disappointing on that one. Don't know where they saw an 8. Really don't. So. That was not there, folks. That corner wear was not there. So. Yikes. This is why when you send cards to PSA, folks, you never know what you're going to get back, and you can't do anything about it. Very tough. The rest, Dragon Ball Z. I think this is all my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see if we could confirm. Go in the last box. Oops, some sports cards. Lori, Soto. And here's the rest. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, sweet. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, nice, 20. So 20 cards, some awesome foil patterns. I like to call it the cracked ice, and then you had those signature cards, which are really cool. A bunch of 9s and 10s on those. So overall, not too bad. Some great cards, some not so great grades, some questionable back here. I don't like that. I don't like to see that right there. So that little dot on the white corner, or on the corner, I should say. Not happy on that one. But until next time, Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 signing out. Have a great day.